हेलो मेरे पढ़ाकू बच्चों, आज हम आ गए हैं वेक्टर और क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट पर। नाम से पता चल रहा है वेक्टर मीन्स रिजल्टेंट जो होगा वो वेक्टर क्वांटिटी होगी, उसके डायरेक्शन होगा। क्रॉस क्यों है? क्योंकि अब आज हम डॉट नहीं लगा रहे, आज हम ए वेक्टर क्रॉस बी, सिंबल इज क्रॉस। A cross B definition for a non-zero vectors, magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and instead of cos, here it is sine theta. And since it is a vector quantity, the resultant is n cap. The unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing the vectors. Meaning क्या होता है इसका? देखो, सपोज करो ये दो वेक्टर हैं, वेक्टर A एंड वेक्टर B, और इनके बीच का एंगल है थीटा, करेक्ट? वेक्टर ए का मैग्नीट्यूड, वेक्टर बी का मैग्नीट्यूड, वेक्टर ए का मैग्नीट्यूड, वेक्टर बी का मैग्नीट्यूड। थीटा इज द एंगल बिटवीन दीज टू वेक्टर्स, दैट इज साइन थीटा, एंड द रिजल्टेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विच विल शो द डायरेक्शन परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन कंटेनिंग दिस पेपर is the plane containing these two vectors. Hence the resultant is when you are moving like this, screw is opening like this, hence the direction is upward. But when you take the theta like this, it is going downward. See, screw rule. So this resultant, see, this screw is perpendicular to this paper. It means this is vector n, but we need only its direction, that is we are writing n cap. N cap is a unit vector in the direction perpendicular to the plane containing the vectors. I think it is very clear now. Magnitude A and magnitude B. Suppose theta is 0 degree, then A cross B equals to magnitude A, magnitude B, and sine 0 degree. And sine 0 degree is 0. It means A cross B equals to 0 if vectors are parallel or collinear. वेक्टर अगर पैरेलल है या कोलिनियर है, इसका मतलब उनका A क्रॉस B क्या होगा? 0. सपोज थीटा इज पाई, देन A क्रॉस B equals to magnitude A, magnitude B, sine pi. And sine pi is, 0. That's why in this case again A cross B is 0. If theta is pi by 2, third case, A cross B equals to magnitude A, magnitude B, and sine 90. What is sine 90? 1. It means magnitude A, magnitude B, and it is 1. So A cross B is nothing but the magnitude of A and magnitude of B. Now the next point comes I, J, and K. Our unit vectors on x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Suppose I cross J. I want to calculate I cross J. Then the meaning is magnitude of I, magnitude of J, sine. What is the angle between? What is the angle between I and J? 90 degree. Hence, here we have to write sine 90 degree. And n cap perpendicular to I and J. I is here, J is here, so perpendicular means K. So here we have to write the K cap. Now, magnitude, sine 90, K cap. Very clear that I cross J is nothing but K. Similarly, if we'll go for I cross J is K, J cross K is I, and K cross I equals to J. Very simple. But if we change the order, if we change the direction, we are going like this, I and J, reverse, steering को हम उल्टा घुमा दो, then you have to write J cross K I is minus K, K cross J is minus I cross K is minus J. डायरेक्शन इज इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि जैसे डायरेक्शन चेंज हुआ रिजल्टेंट पूरा 180 डिग्री से अपना डायरेक्शन चेंज कर लेगा, करेक्ट ना? तो इसका बहुत ध्यान रखना है। So the best thing is the steering, car steering, IJK, JK. जैसे उल्टा चले डायरेक्शन उल्टा कर देंगे. Next point is, suppose I want to calculate from the same formula, I want to calculate sine theta. Then sine theta equals to magnitude of A cross B divided by magnitude of vector A and magnitude of vector B. This will be the formula when you want to calculate sine theta from cross product. Now its application. A cross B is not same as B cross A. Reason is very simple. Because it is a vector quantity and it is again a vector quantity, and what we have started initially, A cross B. See, A cross B, A to B. Screw is going down, and B cross A, screw is coming upward. That means A cross B is not equals to B cross A, because direction is just opposite. Correct? So it is not commutative. Next is the application. Very important application in the field of mathematics. Area of triangle. Suppose I want to calculate area of the triangle when only two sides, their vectors are given to you, A and B, and the angle between them is theta. I want to calculate the area of triangle. You know, the simple trigonometry, we want this height because we have base. You know the formula of base into height. What is base? What is height? Suppose it is AB and CD. So in simple class 6th or 7th, what we write according to our lower class? Half AB into CD. Now class 10th, what is CD and AD and AC? They are forming a right triangle. So we can get a trigonometry. The idea from trigonometry, what is CD? Divide by hypotenuse A equals to sine theta. So CD is nothing but A sine theta. Magnitude of A sine theta. So here we write half. What is AB? Vector B. But its magnitude is AB. That's why magnitude of B. And the last point, A sine theta. Magnitude of A sine theta. Because this length, vector A, but its value of AC, magnitude. And this quantity is nothing but A cross B formula. So area of triangle, when two sides, their vectors quantities are given, we can get the area by half A cross B. And suppose it is parallelogram. We'll have a parallelogram. The same condition, a small change. Suppose a parallelogram. We want to calculate area of a parallelogram. Vectors are given the same, say B and say A. Angle between them theta. Altitude we have to calculate, because again from class 9th, you know, area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram, base say AB and height say CD. So AB, vector B, and height we have just calculated, A sine theta. So answer is only A cross B. Correct? So in this way, whenever we have some questions, vectors are given, we can calculate the area. Last and final point. Suppose sometime only diagonals are given. The two diagonals are given of a parallelogram, and question is find the area. Then the formula is you have to multiply the diagonals but put half, same as in the triangle. So now we start the problems based on the exercise number 10.4. I think theory is very clear. Okay, now we start the problems. First sum is find modulus of A cross B. So first we start A cross B. And the best method is using determinant. How to use determinant? I, J, K remain always as the first row. And which will be the second row? Second row will be with A. So coefficients are 1, minus 7 and 7. And the third row with B, that is 3, minus 2 and 2. And you know determinant very well. So how we calculate? I minus J plus K. Here minus 14 and plus 14. For J, 2 minus 21. And for K, minus 2 plus 21. So what we are getting? 0I, 19J and 19K. Correct? This is the value of A cross B. But what is our question? Find out the magnitude. And magnitude you know very well. 19 square plus 19 square is nothing but 19 under root 2 is the answer for the question number 1. Now the second question is from the previous year board papers. What question says that first you have to calculate A plus B. A plus B means simple addition of two vectors. You know very well. 3 and 1 for I, 2 and 2 for J, and 2 and 2, 0K. Always write 0. Don't forget to write something without K. Otherwise maybe some problem in calculation work. Okay, so write 0K. A minus B. What is A minus B? 3 minus 1, 2 minus 2, and last plus 4K. Now what we want? We want a unit vector perpendicular to these two. And you know, whenever two vectors with us, the perpendicular vector is always their cross product. So in this cross product, we'll get this perpendicular to this particular plane. So first we calculate the vector perpendicular, that is A plus B cross A minus B by the same pattern. First is I, J, K, 4, 4, 0, 2, 0, 4. Now, I, second is minus J, and third is K. For I, 16 minus 0. For J, 16 minus 0. And for K, 0 minus 8. So what we are getting? We are getting 16I minus 16J minus 8K is the value of A plus B cross A minus B. But we want the unit vector in this direction. It means a small one part, one unit, but in the same direction. So vector with us, we want its magnitude. Divide. So 16, 8 divided by its magnitude. And what's the magnitude? 256, 256, 512, 512 and 64, 576. And you know very well the square root of 576 is, yes, good, plus minus 24, 16I, 16J, 8K, divide by plus minus, so here only we can write plus minus 24. And this plus minus 24 will have two answers. First we write 2I, 2J and K divided by plus minus 3. Now we can write 2 by plus minus 3, minus 2 by plus minus 3 and minus K by plus minus. Adjust it and you will get the final answer. Correct? Now the next sum is sum number 9th. Ninth sum says that you have to calculate the area of the triangle using cross product. So suppose the triangle is A coordinate, B coordinate and C coordinate. A coordinate is given 1, 1, 2. B coordinate is given 2, 3, 5. And C coordinate is given 1, 5, 5. So first we have to calculate vector AB. You know very well how we calculate vector AB. Second minus first. I. Second minus first 2j and second minus first 3k. Similarly, we have to calculate the adjacent side AC. So AC means this minus this 0i, 5 minus 1 4j and 5 minus 2 3k. And this calculation, you know, half formula AB cross AC. So again we have to calculate AB cross AC. So first we'll calculate AB cross AC as direct using the determinant, the same method. 1, first row, second row, calculate I minus j plus k. So 6 minus 12, 3 minus 0 and the last 4. So answer is minus 6i minus 3j and plus 4k. This is the value of only AB cross AC. But we want its magnitude. So what is the magnitude? 36 plus 9 plus 16 divided by 2. It is nothing but root 6. So now the 10th question is find the area of parallelogram. Parallelogram, you have adjacent sides are given, say vector A and say vector B. We want to calculate the area. The same concept. First you have to calculate A cross B, and A cross B is first 1 minus 1 3, and the third row 2 minus 7 and 1. Revision again and again, same repetition of the determinant. A cross B equals to I minus j plus k. So minus 1 plus 21, 1 minus 6 minus 7 plus 2. So finally what we are getting, 20i, 5j and 5k is the value of A cross B. Simple. We want to calculate its magnitude. So magnitude of vector A cross B is 425 and 25. That is root 450. And root 450 we can write as 15 root 2, 225 into 2. In this way, square units is the area of the parallelogram. So here we complete the vector cross product. Exercise number 10.4, remaining sums for your homework. Correct. Next article is based on our part number 7, स्केलर ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट. उसमें हमको क्या मिलेंगे? 3 वेक्टर्स मिलेंगे. अभी तक हमने क्या किए? 2 वेक्टर्स ए और बी के लिए किया. तो नेक्स्ट टाइम तैयार रहिए पार्ट नंबर 7 के लिए. तब तक गुड बाय.